lots and lots of people, like a whole, there probably about 1,000. I don't know if it's city feeling, but it's a lot happening. But when I think about being able to get things accomplished in life, sometimes you have to separate yourself from the crowd, from the masses, and find yourself a spot where you can just think and get some things done on your own. It's okay to not be a part of the masses all the time. And so I want to talk to you all today just about being, being able to separate yourself from the crowd. And I'm walking in the sand and it's sinking. But being able to separate yourself, in my opinion, is a brave move. It's an opportunity to say, I don't have to be with everybody else in order for me to get things done. I can get by myself, do what I need to do to accomplish a goal. And you can do the same thing. It's not that you have to always be surrounded by the masses in order for you to get something done. See, be brave and know that that is a step towards being able to step out, do something different, being in your own space. And it's nothing wrong with being with crowds either now, by all means, in life, depending upon what your occupation is, what your specialty is, what type of coaching you do, you're going to be around a lot of people. I'm always around people in different regards, but it's the beautiful things too when I can unplug and just get to myself. And for me, that's not a letdown. That's a blessing as well. And then I also think too, just being able to be authentic and be true to who we are, no matter what the circumstances or the situations are. If we can be true to who God created us to be, I think that that makes a difference too, that we separate what other people think we should be or how other people think we should maneuver and operate. And if I were you, I would be doing it this way. Everybody says that. If I were you, I would be doing it this way. Everyone has answers and solutions for somebody else's life. I know that. So, in keeping that in mind, be authentic and true to who you know you're supposed to be. You can definitely take great counsel and wise advice and things of that nature. By all means, definitely implement the nuggets and the wisdom. You know how people say eat the meat and spit out the bones? Do that, because people that are sharing with you have great tips and great advice and maybe some things that you haven't seen or thought of before. So definitely don't limit yourself to, I don't want anybody else's advice, because that defeats the whole purpose as well of not ever being able to absorb what is something that could be helpful and beneficial to your life or to your journey. But be authentic and be true to who you are in every instance, every situation. All right. Also, be learning. I am striving to be everything that God purposed me to be on this earth. And so I'm never going to arrive, no matter how big or small, or no matter how massive God blesses me in different regards. I'm not going to arrive. When I arrive, I'm going to heaven. Okay. So when you say Kim finally arrived, Kim is in heaven at that point. I always want to make sure that I'm always open to learning new things and new ideas, and really being able to glean from things that God blessed other people with. People have been blessed to write some of the best books, have created some great coaching sessions, theories. We have masterminds that are on this earth that are pouring into people constantly, billionaires, millionaires, even everyday people that are everyday heroes that just have genuine stories and stories of triumph, stories that they've overcome so many different things in their personal journeys that we can learn from. We can learn something from everybody. We can learn something. If you listen to what the person is saying, there's something that they're sharing that's a nugget that you can learn that you may apply to your life, you may not. It may not be something that you say is of value to you. But keep in mind that we can learn something from everybody on this earth. That's why it's so necessary for each of us to utilize our gifts and our talents, because you may learn something from one group of people that we would never learn or even be open-minded to learning from another group. So that's why all of us need to use our gifts and our talents, and don't let anybody on this earth miss out on what God put inside of you. Okay? So being brave is being able to separate yourself from the masses, from the crowd. And sometimes standing alone on the opposite end of everything. And it is what's needed for you to be able to get what you need in life. And then being able to be authentic and true to who you are. Don't worry about comparing yourself to anybody else. Be your own competition. If you want to compete against someone, compete against yourself. How about that? Just being the best version of you that you are able to be. And with God's help, I believe that we're able to do that. All right, I just wanted to come on and tell you it's okay to separate yourself from the crowd. Don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad about it. Just know that you are special. You're created in His image, and that you're needed and valued. And it's okay if you are a person that's like, you know what? I'm more of an introvert. I'm not all this hip hooray person. Don't worry about comparing yourself to how someone else's personality is. Utilize the gifts and the talents that God gave you. We are all individually created. There are no two of us that are exactly alike. And I wonder even if the twins and different quadruplets and different things. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that each of us are created individually to be able to be used by God. And so you're valued and you're needed. And whatever personality type is, go with it. You can be an introvert and still be able to make a difference in so many people's lives. You can be an extrovert and still be able to make a difference in so many people's lives. An introvert and still be able to make a difference in people's lives. Don't box yourself in and pigeonhole yourself and say, because I'm this, then I can't do this. Yes, you can. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Be separate when you need to be, and be okay with All right. I am going to end. I'm going to end this. Have a great one.